Warriors, take a good look at this house. Look at the camera over there. Another perspective. Do you see the camera pole? This is the monstrous gate. And here is the house and the whole ground. Warriors and sorcerers. Here is a great example of a force resistance shit heat defend compound. This is exactly a kind of compound or a house that emulates newspaper articles, videos, where they say, look how the rich are building doomsday bunkers. Look, the rich are building doomsday bunkers. The hardworking people, they spend their whole life in an office building, in a glass skyscraper, in a major city, and then they try to emulate what they've seen on TV, what they've seen, how the rich are building doomsday bunkers. They build houses like this, and if you stay near this house for 3 minutes, lurking around, suddenly a servant will appear in a car. He will come from a village nearby, and he will come into the house and he will pretend he's doing something. Actually, he came just because of you. So when I stay in front of this house for several minutes just standing, a servant suddenly appears in a car and he goes into the house, but actually he's watching me. This house is totally useless. Would you live in this under good times? No. Would you live in this under bad times? Under bad times, this house is a coffin. It is a coffin. Everybody and his mother will come here looking for resources. Because they will know you're a rich guy who has servants, who can afford. This is not a compound, but it looks like that, okay? It looks like a doomsday bunker for the rich. So this is a coffin. And that is where the system wants you to be. It wants you to spend all your life working and investing in solutions which are not solutions, they are actually traps. This is a trap, this is a coffin. In good times you do not need that, but good times are over. There is no more good times. The World War III has started, and now it's the bad times, and in these bad times, this is horrible. We alchemists, we need to be invisible. That is how you win. You make yourself visible only before you cut off the snake's head, and then you are invisible again. Remember the doomsday bunkers of the rich, remember the preppers TV show, they all push you in this direction to make obvious preparations. But then you're a target, you paint yourself a target. And this is the main mistake people do, okay? The main mistake, their preparations for a problematic time are obvious, and as such, when the problems arrive, they just attract attention, and then they are targets. They are just targets. So do not fall into this category. Do not fall into this category, because you will have spent your whole life earnings to purchase a nice piece of land, to build this bunker. This can easily be €500,000 because of the equipment he has that is not visible. But why? Okay, because your own servants, in times of trouble, your own servants will attack you. You understand? So this is crap. This is crap. My own clients. There was this client that had 3 tankers, okay, 3 oil tankers. And he told me it was good that I had tankers because the government confiscated my houses and my sport cars, but I just sailed away with my tankers, so they could not confiscate it. And then when he came to meet me, he was staying in the shittiest apartment for rent. And I was joking him, if you have free tankers, why are you staying in the shittiest apartment? And he says, the only way for me to live safe and remain with my wealth is to be invisible. He told me a story. His good friend had 120 bodyguards. 120 bodyguards. And he was driving around in a Mercedes, which was of course armored, and somebody shot him with a bazooka. But luckily the bazooka did not arm, because it was shot very closely. So there is some safety feature which does not arm the weapon, so if it's shot very closely it will not kill the launcher. So the bazooka did not explode. And that is where he learned that no amount of spending on bodyguards or physical protection will protect you, because your servants will attack you. They are the ones being hungry, they are the ones in problems, okay? That is why we alchemists chose the role of being invisible. Many of you are dreaming of a secluded location where you could escape this horrible torture of World War III. But why are you dreaming of that location? Because the controlled opposition gave you that thought. The controlled opposition told you that the way how to survive any conflict is just go into the mountain in your little cabin or a compound, and then the conflict will just wither on for 5 years, and then you will come back from the mountain and everything will be nice. No, you would be shot as a traitor. You understand? That is the reality. But that is how they dispose of us warriors. They teach us the controlled opposition tactics. By the way, there is one important thing you have to know. We alchemists, we have to adapt. Imagine if I wanted to spread this message through television. How much could I spread? So what I do, I try to spread my message through channels where it is possible, but when it becomes impossible, I abandon this channel. For example, on this channel, already 2 of my videos were censored because the algorithm understood that I was against the pineapple, against the banana. Pineapple is something that goes into the shoulder, banana is something that goes into your face. So it blocked the videos. So what you need to do, now let me speak in codes, that way I will force a human agent to listen to this, and then a big curse will fall onto him. He will become a transvestite, a hairy transvestite. If he has children, they will become transvestite also. And then they will die of cancers, but not immediately, 10 years of dying. So that is a curse for a human agent that dares to censor me. What I wanted to say is, follow my spelling. The first letter, this is the platform where you should go and subscribe to the Magami Alchemist channel. bitchute.com. So once again, bitchute.com. It is a platform that offers much more freedoms, but not for long. They are also under attack. So from that platform, and I did not even upload all my videos there. And from that platform, in the future, I will move somewhere else. But for now, go there, search Magami Alchemist and subscribe there. Because on this platform, the censorship is very strong, and who knows how much this channel will exist. But we alchemists, we always find a solution. Also go to mivi.com and subscribe there. And also you are subscribed to my Facebook and Instagram channels, if you are not subscribed there also. Because we have to be flexible, okay? We have to be flexible. We like to go on a channel that is actually, this place is the Matrix Central. This is where the matrix gives command for the internet, and then the internet gives command to the whole Western world reality. That is why we need to be here. But if we cannot post here, then we move to another platform also, okay? Remember that we are flexible. We let the monster tire itself. So remember, go to bitchute.com, subscribe there, but also listen to my messages, because you need to subscribe to mivi.com, to Instagram, and to Facebook, Old Magami Alchemist. And then when these places become impossible to act, we move on to another place, you understand? We are not stubborn, we are not waiting for the enemy to crush us. No, we just let him attack us, but we move on to another place, okay? So do that, subscribe there now.